Once again, this is not for children. Just like Jojo said, this is not for children. Hey guys, it's Briar of Briar Chats and welcome back to my channel. If you like honest opinions, trash talking and the occasional dad joke, stick around because I think we will get along. Now, in my last video, we talked about Jojo Siwa currently going through what she is labeling as a Miley Cyrus, Michael Jackson, Freddie Mercury rebrand. She is changing it up and she's not sorry about it because karma's a bitch and she should have known better. And she's not for kids anymore. That's kind of what we chatted about in my last video. And in my last video, I was like unsure if I wanted to react to the music video. But I guess choo-choo, I'm all aboard the hype train because I simply must. I simply must see this music video, and I thought I could watch it by myself or we could watch it together. My channel, I don't make any money from it anyway, so we can watch it on my channel, react to it together. And I thought for those of you who are like, you know, I'm unsure if I want to watch the music video, but I would totally watch the music video if some random yapper constantly interrupted it with her opinions. So if that was kind of what you were looking for, what you're kind of hoping for out of this video, you have simply come to the right place because we're simply just going to react. I have kept no spoilers. I have not watched anything. If I've seen a clip of it, big swipe, big quick whoop away. Don't want, no spoilers, thank you. No Tom Holland moments here, thank you. So yes, if you simply just wanted to react and chat about the Karma music video with a simple yapper, just a gal, stick around and let's get into it. Not to build up suspense or anything, but there have been a few clips that I have seen on TikTok that I kind of wanted to watch first. So I'll put timestamps below if you could not care less about these clips, but I did kind of think they were important. They added to the story and they kind of set the stage for watching the music video. I know we watched a few clips in my last video, but these are just some that have since come out and just add to the narrative of it all, I think. Yeah. So yes, if you are just too excited and you cannot wait to react to the music video, you can skip on ahead. But for those of us besties who wanted to have a little yaps for experts, a little extra yappery, let's watch a couple of clips that I have gathered for us here today from TikTok of JoJo's last promo leading up to the music video and things like that.
Is there anyone you kind of take your cues from? Because I mean, we've seen like Miley Cyrus grew up and we had like Taylor when she did Reputation, those kinds of things.
Honestly, I look at some of the generation above them, Michael Jackson, Prince, Elton, Bowie, they are, and of course Gaga. I mean, take all the inspiration from Gaga, but those people for me that were just not afraid. Elvis was the first to not be afraid to be different, to not be afraid to be out there, to not be afraid to take a risk. I mean, the shit Freddie Mercury used to wear on stage, you'd be like, what? No, but now it's like, people are afraid to be different, and we're all different, we're all weird, we're all a little f***ed up, and I think that's okay to show that.
I'm getting like a sexy glam Gene Simmons sea creature
Ooh.
going on here.
You know, the amount of references that people have told me I look like in this video that I have no clue what they are is sickening. I'm adding that one to the list, but I'll take it. I heard sexy and I heard sea creature, so I'll take it.
Now, I will often admit that I don't know much about music before I had conscious thoughts, but even I know who Gene Simmons is, and I'm not sure that she gave her I'm sorry, but I feel like that Entertainment Tonight reporter was kind of reading her to filth and disguised it as a compliment, and JoJo was like, thank you, sexy secret chat, thank you so much. Maybe just have a quick Google of Gene Simmons when you get home, JoJo. Or like, I don't know, maybe if she had said Kiss, but I don't know if she would have taken that as the band Kiss. I don't know, like it just over her head for sure. And that was a lot of references. And I think it's a good reminder that, yeah, we all love a rebrand. We all love drama at scale. We all love when the music and the artist are one and they reflect each other, like with Taylor and Reputation. For example, one of my favorite examples. She wasn't wearing silly, goofy cardigans and had her hair in plaits what do you guys call them? Braids. When she was singing Look What You Made Me Do. When she was saying, I did something bad. When she was saying, I never trust a narcissist, but they love me. No, don't be a silly goose. Like, we love that the look and the aesthetic and the dancing match the vibe of the song. However, this sexy Gene Simmons sea creature, I'm not sure if it is matching Karma's a Bitch and I should have known better. Why have I become Italian? To me, a yapper. But do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there is a huge disconnect with the dancing, the look that she's using as a promo, and the sound of the song. But like, what do I even know? Like, I'm just a girl. I'm literally just a girl. But here's a couple more clips before we get into the music video of it all.
The last few weeks, the internet has definitely made me feel like I'm a fucking psychopath. But then I realized something. No. I realized something. I am a fucking psychopath. And this is some shit that only I can do.
Now, I don't want to say too much in case I eat my words when we watch this music video, but I'm just like super unsure that anything that we see is not something I'm gonna have seen before. Like, I'm kind of expecting like a little bit of a Lil Nas X Cardi B filthiness to this music video. I'm not gonna lie. I am expecting it to be a little bit smutty, but I'm not expecting to have my boots shaken off. Like, I'm not expecting my timbers to be shivering. I'm not expecting to be gooped and gagged, but I might eat those words up and say sorry and mean it, but I don't know. Here's another clip. I think my problem, especially with this song, is that the karma trope, and not to be a Swiftie, about it, but the karma trope has kind of been done. Like, yes, when Taylor Swift released Karma, it was a kind of different energy. Like, it was her and Karma vibed like that, whereas Karma is fucking Jojo over, I guess. It just, unfortunately, even if she says that she's had this song idea for a while, unfortunately, because of Karma being a very popular trope at the moment, I think that's just another thing that makes it feel unoriginal. And like, it's not new, not fresh, not a little something I haven't seen before. Do you guys even know what I'm saying? I just feel like we're not getting anything different. Like, I don't feel like I'm hearing anything I haven't heard before. Like I say, I will eat those words up if I'm wrong, because we haven't watched a music video yet. So I could be yapping without the knowledge or the respect I should be. And it was funny because like, I've been thinking of how, in my head, how she could like rebrand or rewrite the song to make it actually more impactful. And I think the one line that really makes it feel like she's not saying it with her whole chest is because she says, Karma's a bitch, I should have known better. And then she says something I shouldn't have effed around. Like, if you're saying Karma's a bitch, like, why can't you say I shouldn't have fucked around? Once again, this is not for children. Just like Jojo said, this is not for children. I just think that I should have never fucked around it's so much more adult than I should have never effed around. Like, why did I eff around like that? If you're an adult saying something with your full chest, do you truly, really censor yourself? Even Miranda Cosgrove says fuck. Probably fuck. Have been kind of thinking of like ways that song could have been different to just have a little bit more adult impact, and that is definitely one. Another one that I will not even say, but I've been replacing the bitch with the C word in my head, and I'm like, imagine if she said that though. Like, I'm not gonna say it, don't worry, but imagine if Jojo Siwa was singing Karma's a C word but said the C word. I think it may be different because in New Zealand and Australia, we use that word a lot more colloquially, and we'll use it as like a compliment to a friend. Like, we'll say that you're a GC, which means a good C word. We're learning. But do you know what I mean? So I feel like it's like she doesn't know how to speak to adults almost, because even the adults that interview her, it kind of feels like they're condescending and they're talking to a child. Even though she is nearly 21 years old, it feels like they're talking down to her. And it feels like she doesn't know quite how to engage with adults in a just normal conversation. But anyway, I thought this would be the perfect video to watch right before we get into the music video, because it's her talking about the song on a podcast. I think it's on her podcast. So I thought this would be a good one to watch, and then we will get into the music video.
This song is special. Karma is special. This was 2 years ago. So I was 18 still. I was very afraid of the lyrics of Karma. I wasn't ready to say I was a bad girl. I wasn't ready to say I should have known better. If I had a wish, I would have never effed around. Another late night, another crazy mood, and I didn't think twice what it would do to you. I didn't feel comfortable saying that yet. I didn't feel comfortable singing that yet. But I told her, I said, this song is special. I want it. It's never going to be my first song. And I remember saying that. I was like, it's never going to be my first song because it's too much. I was like, but yes, like I want it, and it'll eventually see the light of day with me. And this is when I was planning on my music coming out in 2 months. Little did I know it was going to be 2 years.
I do appreciate that this song is obviously a big deal for JoJo. That's why I don't feel bad, because I feel like we're all allowed to have opinions of music, and that is the trade-off of being someone that shares your art with the world, is that it's a two-way street, and people are going to give their feedback, and they are going to say if they do or don't like it. But I do just find it a little bit maybe sad, without having watched the music video, that since it means so much to her, she couldn't have expressed it in a way that came across maybe more genuinely. Like, imagine if she made a song that was like, I didn't give a fuck about anyone but myself. Like, because that's kind of the message of the song, right? The message of the song is that, well, from what I've heard, is that she didn't give a shit about the people in her life. Imagine if she was just like Wrecking Ball-esque, like, or like Olivia Rodrigo-esque, where it's very acousticy and it slowly builds. Imagine if that was the big build-up. Like, that's one thing I do love about Olivia Rodrigo songs, is that she will slowly build into it. Like, she is not afraid to take her time to build into the main point, and that makes it feel so much bigger. Imagine if this song had that, where it was almost acoustic. I said I loved you, but I clearly didn't mean it. Like, imagine if and that was all raw and acoustic, and then it kind of built up to this, I fucked around and I shouldn't, and then karma got me, you know, whatever. I'm not a lyricist, okay? Clearly just a yapper, but I think I have simply yapped enough, and it is time to watch this music video. Yes, we will be pausing throughout. Yes, this video will get copyright claimed, but we're doing it because we want to watch this music video together. So without further ado, let's watch Jojo Siwa's Karma official music video.
I was a bad girl, I did some bad things. I swear I did it all for fun, and it meant nothing. It never happened, it was a secret. Like when a tree falls in the forest, no one hears it. Another late night, another crazy mood, and I didn't think twice what it would do to you. I was a wild child, you always knew it. It was a matter of time before I blew it.
I feel like we got into this music video so quickly. Like, that's already 49 seconds that we watched. But imagine if there was like a bigger violin build-up. Like, I love the Veronicas, like original beginning song, and I feel like, you know, the dun 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 dun, that violin gives me chills. But imagine if we had a kind of drawn out violin, and we had different, I'm just redoing this music video, but we had her with different women, with these different women in these different outfits, and she's, you know, messing around, and it builds up this tension, and it builds up this theme of her obviously being a player and not caring about people's feelings, not caring about the people she's dating's feelings. Like, imagine we have all these different looks and these different girls. Imagine if we had this violin build up. She's, you know, on the beach, she's on the boat, she's in different areas, and then it's just clips of her walking away from all of those different girls, and then cuts I should be a music video director. Is this not sounding good to you guys? But like, so she's like kissing or nearly kissing or kind of like doing this flirty dancing with all these different girls to a violin building it up. And then it cuts to her maybe doing the dance with her dance crew or like on the beach alone. And she's just like, I was a bad girl. Like, I feel like that would be better because I feel like I just watched a lot. Like I almost feel like I need to watch this on like 0.5 speed to take it all in. And again, the makeup and costuming is extra and fun, yes, but it's not emotive to me. It doesn't portray emotion because it's too costumey, I think. I think it's too much on the costumey side and not enough on the emotive, like messy, undone side. Like at the end of the sleigh, we've got braids in our hair. But let's continue. I did like that. Like, imagine because that was good. Imagine if they had done that build up like what I had suggested. I don't know. I shouldn't hype up my ideas too much because at the end of the day, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I did like that where it was like a little bit of a pause, a little bit of a breaking the fourth wall or whatever they call it. I think it's a bit too dancey and not emotive enough. I did like the little flippy dippy in though. That was a little fun and silly. But again, like, is it really giving like I'm an adult and this isn't for children when you're doing like a flip into come as a bitch, you know? I don't know. I had a wish I would've never left around. When I saw the pics of you and her, I felt the night twist. Karma's a bitch, and she's with you right now. She is a good girl. I think she's boring. Believe me, 20 minutes later you'll be snoring. But it still kills me that you hooked up with her, and now the universe is giving me what I deserve. That's why not. So that's interesting. I do like that contrasting lyrics of, you know, I was a bad girl and then she's boring. I don't know if it's her with different people or what. I think that's the thing is like, there's a lot going on. I don't like the sea creature look. I'm sorry. And I would just love it so much more if she was coming out of the water and she looked like tragically distraught, but like crazy. And like the gems were just like disheveled and like her hair was like kind of like all over her face and her makeup was just like crying like mess. Like that's what I would love to see. That's not you. I'll write it down 1,000 times and hope it sets me free. Karma's a bitch. I should've known better. If I had a wish, I would've never left around. When I saw the... I'm sorry, I am a sucker for a rain dance. Like I do love a splashy puddle. This is what J-Lo wished her little rain dance looked like. Like if I were to compare rain dances from J-Lo to Jojo, and at the top of the pyramid, once again, going 3 for 3, Jojo. Like I would give it to Jojo over J-Lo. Again, it's too fast. We're already nearly 2 minutes into 3 minutes 20. I want more. I want more development. That's the thing. I don't know if music videos do it as much anymore. I feel like they still do, where you have the breaks in the song and you build on the story. Whereas I feel like this is so quick. The verses just went by like that. Like I can barely process what she's saying before another costume change and another dance is happening. That little spinny dancey thing. I'm guessing that this girl in the red is meant to be her ex and it's kind of like Jojo fucked her over and now she's fucked Jojo over. But imagine if she was saying, and I should have never fucked around. It just would have been better. Like what's the difference between saying bitch and fuck? Probably fuck. But I am enjoying this. This is probably my favorite part because it's the most emotive. I wish that her sea creature look was getting disheveled though.
Karma's a bitch, and she's with you right now. And when I lay me down to sleep, it's not your body next to me. This lonely room feels so empty, just me and my regrets. And cold blue eyes look back at me, the mirror has no sympathy. My guilt's become a symphony that won't let me forget. Oh, karma's a bitch.
Imagine how much more impactful that would have been if she wasn't dressed up like a Gene Simmons sexy sea creature. It's too costumey and theatrical. She's saying how she's full of regret. Like, she's literally full of regret. She's alone. All she has is her regret, but she's got these wings. You know, like, it's just kind of taking away from the emotional impact that I think we could have had. I actually am enjoying the song more than I thought I would. I mean, I've listened to it a lot over this past week, so I'm still waiting for I Had Some Help by Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. Where is it? Gimme. Or they can give it to me on April the 12th because that's my birthday. Gimme, please. But yes, let's continue. We only have like 40 seconds left, so I feel like I've been through a whirlwind already.
I should've known better. If I had a wish, I would've never left around. When I saw the pics of you and her, I felt the night twist. Karma's a bitch. Karma, and she's with you right now.
Okay. Again, I don't know if it was JoJo's choice or whose choice it was for costuming. I think you could have still had it fun and be glittery, but I think, I'm sorry, I'm a broken record and I will fully admit it, but I think that is my biggest gripe with this music video, is like, because it is those like leotardy things, like even though she's showing a lot of body, yada, it's not sexy, it's not adult, it's costume. And because she has the wings and the teeth, like the little black teeth, they send me to a place of questioning that I've never been to before. I literally feel like I should do a mood board. Like, I want to do like a makeup look of what I would have preferred, but I won't. I will refrain. But imagine just like smeared lipstick, smeared makeup, just like, and like keep the jewels, but like throughout the hair as if they've like kind of like you've pulled your hair and they're like all messed up. It's not abstract enough. It's too costumey. It is giving Kiss. Anyway, we have literally 24 seconds left. So shall we watch the whole thing? I think so.
Karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch. Better be good, 'cause what goes around comes around. Karma's a bitch. Karma, and she's with you right now.
Okay, I have another thought. Because her ex-girlfriend is in red, imagine if she had red lipstick on and then JoJo just has like this, like she's, you know, when guys get that kissing schmear and the neck kissing schmear, but then the other girl, maybe she could have been wearing a different color, pink, any color, black, and she also has that, so like maybe on her lips she has like red kisses, but on her neck it's like the black kisses. Like, imagine how cool that would have been. Like, I think it was almost there. Like, we were so close and it's not quite there. And I think because this song is so important to JoJo, she can't hear the criticism, because to her, she is making the biggest, most adult and boldest statement. And I do kind of blame the people around her. I wonder if it says costuming or anything. Oh, the hair and makeup assistant was JoJo. But what's a key vanities? I just feel like my ideas are good. Not to just walk around thinking I'm correct and everyone else is wrong, because I think you could have shown it visually in a lot of ways, but I just don't think the way that they chose to show it was achieving the purpose that she wanted to. Because when we take it back, when we think about what JoJo wanted from this, was a statement to say, I'm an adult now. I'm an adult woman that kisses adult women, fucks adult women, you know. Like, come on, don't look at me all shocked when we just watched that. Like, come on, give me a break. Ooh, say it with your chest. Don't say it with... It's giving Ross from Friends when he's pretending to be a dinosaur. That might have been a bit niche. But anyway, I would now love to know what you guys thought of the music video. I liked it more than I thought, and I liked the song more than I thought, but I do feel like the suggestions that I gave would have improved it. So imagine if she had like an actual genuine professional. Like imagine their ideas, how much better they would have been able to demonstrate it. Because I feel like even my ideas are very basic. It's very easy to think. It's very literal of the situation, but it's just a different way to visually show it. You know what I mean? But anyway, I would love to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Have you watched the music video before? Were you gonna watch it? Did I convince you to watch it with me? I would love to know. Like, let me know all your thoughts down below. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. If you stay till the end, you are a real one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to keep up with me between my uploads, I'm on TikTok and Instagram, and I will link my vlog channel down below. But don't you worry guys, because I'm not funny there either. Bye!